This TikTok influencer called Deb's Daily Laugh, or Debbie Pet Lady, has only made 70 cents for 2 hours of work. So I thought this would be a pretty interesting video to cover.
Look what I made yesterday, people. For a 2 hour cooking show, I made 70 cents in gifts. It's very hurtful to a creator. Listen, I'm just really, really hurt by this. I spend a lot of hours here on this TikTok bringing people happiness. I laugh, I make people laugh, I do comedy. I've been doing a lot of cooking shows now too, and I feel like I'm not really getting the likes and the love here, which is hurtful for a creator here.
Now, here's the thing, she kind of sounds like entitled, right? And what's interesting, like out of all the social media platforms to kind of like try to be big at, to try to make money, I wouldn't really go first or mainly focus on TikTok. Now, if you get a crazy amount of views, pretty much every single video you post, you can make really good money from sponsorships, right? I believe the Kabilami guy, the guy that doesn't like speak at all, he makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars per post, but he's like the number one creator. Mr. Beast also makes a crazy amount per post, but he's a massive creator. Like, here's the thing. What people don't know is that like TikTok is literally one of the worst platforms in terms of just paying their creators. So if you're someone who's doing like a live show and you're trying to turn that into some sort of business slash side hustle, maybe try to make some money, right? Don't do TikTok, right? Maybe use TikTok to kind of like grow your audience, but either use something like Twitch, Kick, which is I think the new one, and YouTube for like live streaming purposes because in on those platforms, people if they decide to give you money, you will literally get money, right? I've literally seen on live streams of games where this random guy without even that big of a following, maybe only a few thousand followers, right? Made like 500 bucks in like a 20-minute time span, right? Now, obviously, you need some sort of loyal audience, but still, if you're trying to build like a show, something like that, maybe try to aim more so towards something like that, where people will literally give you straight up cash for your live show. Because let's say that you only have like 100 people watching you every day, right? If some of those people, let's just say like half of those people were to donate money to you every time that they watch you, right? And you live stream 2 hours a day, every day, right? You're still making some money on the side. Certainly way more than 70 cents. But, yeah.
I got over 35,000 followers, but to do a 2 hour and a half cooking show, and then when you see you only made 70 cents in gifts, nobody's really liking my shows or loving my shows. And I shouldn't have to be up here telling people, well, I should be gifted and stuff, because if you love a creator, you gift the creator. So I guess no one's really loving my content when I'm doing all this stuff, and it's a hurtful feeling for me inside, because I go out of my way to bring joy and happiness and make people laugh. And now I'm doing all this cooking, and after the cooking show, it's a lot of cleanup on me. I could be doing other things with my time than getting my feelings hurt. I'm
Jesus, what was that? What was that animal in the background? So I got many followers, yet they're not here watching, liking my content, from what her video says. And she has 35,000 followers, but isn't making any money from her followers, which kind of goes to show you the value of a follower on TikTok, which is basically like nothing, right? Like, what's so crazy to me is like, I've literally seen people where they only have like 1,000 person following, and they're able to bring in six figures a year. I've seen that before, which is crazy to me, right? I've seen people with literally zero followers and still make a good amount of money because they get a few like views on their videos, etc., and they are able to generate money. But yeah,
Always trying to make everybody else happy here, but now I gotta worry about my happiness because it hurts. So I don't think I'll be doing much more cooking or doing a whole lot more comedy here if I'm not gonna get loved here and likes. I'm sorry, people. I kick it.
I have to worry about me. I try to make you all happy, but I don't feel love here and need to make me happy. So I'll be showing video of cooking, no more live cooking, and no more pets here.
It real. Thank you.
Well, the thing is, I mean, she has somewhat of a point. It's like there's not really much point to live stream for 2 hours when you're literally getting basically no results. If your main goal is to try to make some sort of money, right? Now, again, funny enough, if you were to do like a traditional live stream on like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, etc., and you got a few people watching you, you're probably going to make more money than she made her whole time live streaming on TikTok. Like, that's just the reality. Like, if I was her with 35,000 followers on TikTok, I would try to strive all those people to one of these platforms where I'm doing a live show. Because then I know the likelihood of me actually making money is far higher than on TikTok. I guess that's it.
Bye.
Yeah. So let's see some of these comments. Don't do it anymore if you're expecting what you're not getting. This person says, I feel like I'm being lectured by my substitute teacher. Be so for real. Sorry, we aren't rich and send you money. Sweetheart, have you seen the world we are living in? Have you heard about the inflation? Everyone is struggling. Like, come on now. Times are tough right now, but for a lot of us, we come to the app for entertainment and to get away from life's problems for a while, not to pay people. Who are you? Oh, well, see, this is the thing, right? If you are creating a show and you do want that to be kind of like your main gig, right? The main thing that you do for money, then you have to structure it in a way where it has a possibility of actually making you good enough money. Like, for example, if you're like a social media person and you are interested in trying to like make money off of like short clips, the two best places for like pure like money for just uploading videos is going to probably be YouTube and also Snapchat, because apparently Snapchat, there's some people making like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a month from Snapchat clips, posting it onto Spotlight, which I just found out like a couple of days ago that that's even an option that you could do where you could literally upload things, upload clips to Snapchat and potentially make crazy amounts of money, like crazy amounts of money. Like I'm talking like life-changing money on that platform, which is kind of funny. But YouTube Shorts, the way that they have it structured now, you could also make good money on YouTube Shorts as well. Not like crazy amounts of money. I'm not talking about like maybe as crazy as the Snapchat where you could potentially make like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a month. But you could at the very least potentially make enough money to like pay your bills, right? Potentially. So it's just something to really think about. And also, if you're able to grow your YouTube following, your longer form videos could potentially make really good money, especially depending on the content and really depending on how family friendly you are. If you're not cussing a bunch and you get a long form video and you get a good amount of views on that, you can make some really good money. Like I've seen people on YouTube where they had one video do a million views on that one video and make about $100,000 to $200,000. But of course, it depends on how long the video is, how many ads did they put into it, and what is it even on? Like, what's the topic of the video? Now, what I saw was like a finance video, but still, at the same time, it's kind of crazy when you really think about it. But, like, here's the thing. If she wants to keep live streaming, she should. Just don't do TikTok. All due respect, I love your content and you're loved, but expecting money isn't the reason for message. Maybe to subscribers, people don't have much money. In this economy, LOL, come on. Okay, bye. Most people don't ask or expect gifts, all they want is the taps. A lot of people don't have money to gift, but they still watch and tap. So the creator says no, they don't have to ask the big shows, get plenty gifting them. They are well loved, trust me, they getting 1,000 in gifts. See, like this girl feels like entitled to large amounts of money, right? The thing is, no one deserves anything other than what they're getting, basically, right? So if you're not making crazy amounts of money from your live stream, there's probably a reason why you're not getting that type of money, right? Like I've literally seen like people live streaming on Twitch where they're just chatting and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Not to mention the cool thing about YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all that kind of stuff, right? People can be a paying subscriber to you, so you could also have monthly recurring revenue from that aspect as well. Not everyone has the money to do that, like Be So For Real. I spend a good bit of time watching you and have enjoyed it, but I don't really know how to feel about this post. See, like, that's the thing, right? You could have just like structured something, like, you could do this on like Twitch and YouTube, where you could be like, hey, I'm doing this cooking show. If you guys want to ask me questions while I'm doing it, the minimum like super chat fee, whatever, for like a comment or whatever is like $1, right? So within like a 2 hour time frame, if you have a few hundred people watching you, I don't know how big her show is, you might be able to get a few people in there to actually pay you some money to just ask you questions, just because they're interested in asking you questions about whatever, about cooking, about your pets, whatever it is, right? Like if you got 35,000 followers, you should be able to generate some sort of money bigger than 70 cents, and you shouldn't have to beg for money, because also that just makes you look horrible to beg for money. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is just crazy to me. I never expect gifts. This is such a turn off. Yeah, see, like, again, like for me, if I were to create like a live show, I'd personally probably do YouTube for like a live stream show. But I'd basically be like, hey, everything's for free for like the show, whatever. Enjoy it. You could be like a member, like a paying member, and you could have some crazy weird emojis that will provide for you or something. And when, like, if the audience were to get too crazy, where like the chat is like unreadable, then I would probably make the chat like a members only chat, just so that I could actually read the comments that actually show up. Because some of these like bigger shows, like you can't even read the comments because there's just so many coming in. So in that case, you could end up having like a members only chat, and then you end up making money that way because it's all members in there. Like I've seen people literally get donated, given gifts where they make millions of dollars from it, right? I've seen like a VTuber, basically someone who doesn't even show their face, literally generate over half a million, over $800,000, pretty close to a million. I think actually the top ranked one actually I think got like 3 million in like donations. So it's just like something to think about. It's like you have to structure your cooking show the right way for you to actually make money. Like you're doing this on TikTok. The expectation is not like donating money. It's to just watch watch more, and keep watching more of your stuff and just nonstop watching. It's a very addictive type of app. But like TikTok, you really want to basically create some sort of like relationship in that sense where like, you have like a relationship with your audience, the audience has a relationship with you in a way. The parasocial relationship is really strong with like TikTok. Same thing with YouTube. Like is more of like a very strong relationship type of dynamic. TikTok is like, oh, we like your content, we want to watch more of it. But that's it, right? I don't even know that many people where they have TikToks with good amount of traction, good amount of views, where they actually are able to generate sales from those TikToks. Like, I don't even think that's really that big of a thing. Like, spending money on TikTok, I don't even think that's that big. Crazy though. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and learn how I got out of debt and grew my net worth, go to 40inbox.com or in the description below and you can get 10% off.